All Hello and welcome everyone to the game between Israel and Portugal. We'll start off with the team presentations. First off, Team Israel representing player number 1, Mikhail Ruzin. Player number 4, Ricardo Perez. Player number 6, Hidbeki. Player number 7, Abdul Kudela. Player number 8, Cham. And player number 9, Orje Udapenda. And the head coach of Team Israel, Smir Uhen. Assistant coach, Nazar Mahagna. And staff, John Helle. And then following up, Team Portugal, representing player number 2, Alexandra Almeida. Player number 3, Fabia Oliveira. Player number 5, Yao Sousa. Player number 6, Yao Macedo. Player number 7, Tomas Delphi. And then player number 8, Yao Aguar de Sousa. The head coach of Team Portugal, Timo Laitinen. Assistant coach, Ruben Lionel. And staff, Diogo Guerrero. As the referees in this game, Kelly Roja and Juha Walker. Best of luck to both the teams.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Well, welcome back to live coverage of the IBSA Goalball European Championships here in Lahti in Finland. It's our second place, 5 to 8th place playoff game. Israel taking on Portugal. Great Britain just beats Italy to confirm their place in the fifth to sixth place playoff game, which will be the first game tomorrow. And now it's the time of Israel and Portugal. So Israel taking on Portugal. And Israel playing in the blue shirts with white numbers and lettering. As Portugal are in red for this one. Red shirts with white numbers and lettering with just a white stripe going over the shoulder. So just have the confirmed starting threes for you for both sides. For Israel, we have number 1, Michael Ruzin, and number 7, Dorin Hodeda, and number 9, Orben David. As for Portugal, we have number 3, Fabio Oliveira, number 6, João Macedo, and number 7, Thomas Delphim. So those are the 2 starting threes for both of these sides. And an opportunity to play in the 5th, 6th playoff game against Great Britain tomorrow is at stake. An opportunity to finish in the top half of the overall standings. Portugal were involved in a really close game with Montenegro in the quarterfinals. They challenged them all the way. Portugal were leading 3-2 at half-time in that quarterfinal. Mota de Sousa and Oliveira with the goals for Portugal. Mota de Sousa on the bench from the start in this one. Maybe just giving him a bit of a break. And a chance for Thomas Delphim and Fabio Oliveira to step up to the plate and supply the goals. So Portugal will be throwing from left to right from the view of the officials' table. Israel from right to left. Left to right for Portugal, right to left for Israel. Here's Michael Ruzin's first throw. Top scorer for Israel in the championships. With 19 goals for Israel in these championships. Wild throw from Michael Ruzin. Well wide of the mark that time. Macedo, a mainstay in the 3 for Portugal. He's been reliable in the centre for Portugal throughout these championships. Will Israel come into this game looking to try and get into that 5th, 6th place playoff? And they take the lead. Israel with the first goal. It's 1-0 to Israel inside the opening minutes. Thomas Delphim wide of the mark. Michael Ruzin with his 20th goal of these championships. Fabio Oliveira. Five goals for him. in the 5 games so far for Portugal. Fabio Oliveira. Cham de Sousa, though, clearly the leading scorer for Portugal with 14 throughout these championships. Just needs a little bit of help from the likes of Oliveira, Thomas Delphim, Alexander Almeida as well, who can supply. Thomas Delphim, if the opportunity there. Oh, and saved away by Thomas Delphim. Oh, it's an awkward one to Ben David to deal with, but he does well, and Goalball will respond, and it's saved. Thomas Delphim with the reply. Ben David again, sweeping in front. Ben David playing in a central position at the start here. He has sometimes played out on the right when Michael Rusin has not been on the court, but Rusin starts from the off. Well, Israel, we're looking to try and beat the 6th place finish 3 years ago, but it's 1-1 here, and Portugal have come back and equalised. Doran Hodeda now with the response. Thomas Delphim gets it. And Thomas Delphim puts Portugal ahead 2-1. Timeout called. Well, Portugal have turned this one around. And it's been a entertaining opening 3 minutes to this 5th to 8th place playoff game. Thomas Delphim has the goal. So Israel finished 6th overall in the European Championships in 2018. They actually lost to Portugal in the 5th to 6th place playoff last time in 2018. So meeting once again in these playoff places games. Are Portugal going to do it again, or can Israel seek revenge? Fabio Oliveira down the centre, blocked by Ben David. Oh, and it's flicked over the top by Thomas Delphim, does really well. Using the palm of his hand just to flick the ball over the crossbar. Did incredibly well to clear that away. Another brilliant save by Thomas Delphim, and Portugal have the advantage still. Great save down to the left by Thomas Delphim. He replies. And it's wide of the mark. Technical timeout here. Fabio Oliveira just getting his eye shades checked. Good rally going on here. Oh, and a brilliant effort from Hodeda that just whistles past the right post. That flew past the post. And that just nestled either the other side of that post. I don't think Thomas Delphin would have got there. Rusin with an effort. 5 minutes gone into this first half, and Portugal lead 2-1. Forward is blocked. Cham in the centre there for Portugal. And this time he's on the right, João Macedo, and again covers. And here comes Thomas Delphine down the centre. Comfortable for Orben David. Michael Rusin coming to the left side, just getting the opportunity to throw from the left, and timeout called by Portugal. Ooh, just past the post, the left post from João Macedo. Fabio Oliveira. Oh, really good effort, but an equally brilliant save from Hodeda, pushing it round the post. Hodeda now with the opportunity to instead gives it to Michael Rusin. Not surprised, the top scorer for Israel. Oh, and a good block at the front from João Macedo. Oh, good from Thomas Delphin. He just, a late reaction, just kicks the ball away. Good save. Oliveira. Oh, and again, another late reacted save. This time from Hodeda. Timeout called.
continuar, está ótimo.
Where is the ball?
Underway for Michael Rusin. Effort to the bottom left-hand corner is blocked by Hodeda. Hodeda returns. Oh, and just stopped on the line. Brilliantly done. Oh, and a really good, quick reactive save from João Macedo. He launched himself at the ball, and Fabio Oliveira will have the opportunity to go for that corner. And he does, but it's equally saved by Hodeda, and just off radar there is Hodeda. So 2-1 to Portugal at the moment. They're not missing João Mota de Sousa. Defending well, Portugal. At the moment, Oliveira and Thomas Delphim are doing the business, but only just at the moment. 4 minutes remaining of this first half, and wide by Thomas Delphim on this occasion. A save down to the left by Thomas Delphim. He has to react well to that. Here is Fabio Oliveira down the centre. Ben David again in the way to block. Really low scoring at the moment. Both defences holding up well. Portugal finished 4th in their group in Pool A. 1-2, lost 2. Thomas Delphim with the effort there. That's blocked. They were 3-2 up against Russia, but ended up losing 6-4. But it's a goal for Israel here. And they finally pierced this Portugal defence again. It's 2-2. Oliveira has his effort blocked. Oh, and just kept off the goal line. So under 2 minutes to go, and it's 2-2. Nothing to separate the two sides. Dummy run there from Hodeda. Michael Rusin goes for the corner. It's in. Michael Rusin. 3-2 Israel. They've turned it around. Michael Rusin, their top scorer, does it again. Fabio Oliveira will want to respond down the centre. It's a fizzer down the middle of the courts that's saved by Ben David. Now Hodeda goes for the opposite corner, blocked by Thomas Delphim. Delphim now with the opportunity on the right. It's an awkward bouncing one that is saved. Wild bit of confusion there between Ben David and Michael Ruzin, and the officials just confirming. And it is a 10-second penalty against Israel. So it's going to be an opportunity here for Portugal to equalise. Michael Ruzin standing in his goal line. And it's going to be Fabio Oliveira standing in the middle of his goal. Oliveira goes down to the right side, and it's in. It's 3-3. That mistake has proved costly for Israel. Portugal 3, Israel 3. Just over a minute remaining of this first half. It's deflected over. Good save by Thomas Delphine, who's pulled off some really brilliant saves in this first half. Ruzin puts everything into that and gets it. Michael Ruzin, Israel back in front, 4-3. Michael Ruzin again for Israel. Such a key player for Israel. 53 seconds remaining of this first half, and it's Israel 4, Portugal 3. Good save again by Thomas Delphine. He's been pretty solid defensively and got himself a goal as well in this first half. Wide of the mark by Fabio Oliveira. Effort here from Hodeda is saved well by the legs of Thomas Delphine. 10 seconds remain of the first half. Can Portugal hit back before the break? Not on this occasion. Hodeda just quickly releases the ball. Second remaining of this first half. And there is half-time in what has been an enthralling first half here in the 5 to 8 place playoff. And it is Israel 4, Portugal 3 at the break. Michael Ruzin with the first throw of the second half, blocked by Fabio Oliveira, and substitution at half-time for Portugal. The main man, João Mota de Sousa, but it's Fabio Oliveira who brings Portugal level inside the first 15 seconds of the second half. Brilliant start for Portugal. But that substitution, João Mota de Sousa is on for Portugal. He's replaced Thomas Delphine. João Mota de Sousa with 14 goals, make that 15. What a start to this second half for Portugal. On fire. 27 seconds into the second half, 2 quick-fire goals. It's Israel 4, Portugal 5. João Mota de Sousa is in the thick of the action again. 15 goals now for the championship. Ruzin. Oh, and a touch from João Macedo into the path of João Mota de Sousa. De Sousa down the centre. It's in! João Mota de Sousa's got a second! What an impact! He really is such a key player in this side. 3 goals in the opening 40 seconds of this second half has completely turned the game around in Portugal's favour. Brilliant from João Mota de Sousa. João Mota de Sousa again on the left side. Goes for it again, blocked by Ricardo Perez, who's come on for Israel. Haven't had a chance to even tell you about that substitution. Ben David is still on, as is Michael Ruzin. It's Dolan Hodeda who has gone off and is replaced by Ricardo Perez. And Ben David has given away a penalty here, and it's an opportunity for Portugal to further extend their lead. Here is Fabio Oliveira. Can he finish this off? Oh, it's well wide in the end of that left post. Michael Ruzin. Good save by João Macedo, and it's a ball over to Israel. João Mota de Sousa on the left side. Oh, great reaction save from Fabio Oliveira. João Mota de Sousa through the centre. Blocked off. Oliveira again on this right side will have another opportunity to throw. Under 10 minutes remaining, Portugal leads 6-4. Good covering by Ben David, who's moved over to the left-hand side of the 3 for Israel. Well, Portugal finished 5th in the Pool B European Championships in 2018. That's the highest they can finish this time around. Can they match it again? João Mota de Sousa with that effort there. Well, they're on track, Portugal, to compete in the 5th, 6th place playoff. It will be Great Britain who they'll meet if they do win this. Good save from Cham de Sousa. Guruzin down the centre of the court, saved. João Macedo is the number 6 in the centre for Portugal. João de Sousa from the left side. João de Sousa with a fizzing effort across the surface. Quick return from Michael Ruzin going through the centre. Good save by Fabio Oliveira diving to his left. Oliveira returns. In the end, Ben David gets a foot to it. And he returns. Flicked by the legs of João Macedo. Macedo just returns the ball to Fabio Oliveira, who's on the right of the three at the moment. Fizzing effort again from Fabio Oliveira. Good save from Oliveira again. Oliveira with 3 goals so far in this game. And David down the centre. Comfortable for João Macedo. 7 minutes remaining of this second half. It's Israel 4, Portugal 6. Well, good combination of Ben David and Perez there, stopping the ball. Macedo does well now for Portugal. João de Sousa, has he got a couple of goals left in him, going for that corner, that favoured left corner. And it's wide of the mark this time. Just approaching the final quarter of this game. Portugal on track at the moment to book a place in the 5th, 6th place playoff game. Be Oliveira. Palmed away from Ben David. Now for Portugal would really settle this game, and it would be a hard road back for Israel, to a large hill to climb if Portugal get this 7th. Can they do it? Portugal, João Mota de Sousa, if anyone can, it could be him. Ruzin does it on the 2nd attempt, just to block the ball. Ruzin. Oh, it's in, Michael Ruzin. 6-5 Portugal, that closes the gap. Well, it's Israel who've got the next goal, and you just felt the next goal could be crucial in this one, and it's Israel who've got it. Oliveira tries to strike back straight away. I'm out called. Cham to the Sosa. Ball just goes wide. Oh, brilliant save from Fabio Oliveira. He scooted across to his right and booted the ball away. Oliveira with the return. João Mota de Sousa with the effort cross court. Comfortable for Ben David. Michael Ruzin. Returns. Fabio Oliveira does well. Oh, brilliant save from Ben David. Got down really well there. João Mota de Sousa comes from the right. Now, João Mota de Sousa is on 16 goals for these championships. He's 2 off matching the 18 he got in 2018. He's got 3.5 minutes left of this game and one more game at least to come. Comes it round the corner. Well, Portugal beat Israel in a playoff game to finish 5th in the 2018 European Championships. And at the moment, they're beating Israel again. Here is João Mota de Sousa going down the centre. It's flicked up into the air. It's over the crossbar. Minutes remaining. Here's Ben David going down the left side. Good save again from Oliveira. He's used his feet really well. Long ball called against Michael Ruzin, and this could be the crucial opportunity that Portugal wished for to really put daylight between them and Israel. And this is the opportunity that João Mota de Sousa normally takes. João Mota de Sousa to take Portugal to 7. He doesn't take this one. Michael Ruzin redeems himself. It's 6-5 still. Oh, good save from Oliveira. Oh, the commentator's curse struck on João Mota de Sousa on that occasion. Here's Fabio Oliveira. His effort down the left of the Israel goal. Who's in now? Blocked. Oh, and João Mota de Sousa came sliding in. Called, with Portugal leading 6-5 with 1 minute 44 left on the clock. Comfortable save from Ben David. Now can Israel hit back? Ben David. Good save from Oliveira. Minute and a half to go. Oliveira with another effort that just curls away, but it's comfortably saved by Ben David. Now this is the man that Israel need to deliver. Michael Ruzin. Cham is there to cover. Long ball against Michael Ruzin, and this is the opportunity surely now for Portugal to finish this game off with a minute to go. And it's going to be left to João Macedo to finish against Michael Ruzin. Can he do it? João Macedo goes to that same corner that João Mota de Sousa did, and it's been saved again. Drama. This game still hangs in the balance. Michael Ruzin gave away 2 penalties. He saved 2 penalties. Can he rescue Israel? Under a minute to go now. João Mota de Sousa saved. Well, just a reminder of what's to come next. 2 games left today, and it's 2 semi-finals. Our first semi-final, Greece against Russia. That'll be followed by Montenegro against Poland. 2 huge games as we reach the business end of these European Championships. The climax of what has been a lot of hard work for all these sides. Oh, good save in the end by João Mota de Sousa, and it's going to be a ball over, so another opportunity here for Israel to throw. Michael Ruzin with under 40 seconds to go. Michael Ruzin launches one. Saved down to the left by Oliveira. And takes a moment to breathe and touch the top of the crossbar. 30 seconds remain. A goal now would clinch it for Portugal. 20 seconds remain. Michael Ruzin with the opportunity to throw. It's down the centre. João Macedo gets it in its grasp and clutches it. And that could be that. 10 seconds remain. João Mota de Sousa going for the opposite corner. One final chance here for Israel. It's Ben David. And it's going to be a substitution here for Israel. This could be a perfect tactical substitution here. Hodeda, who's got a fearsome, powerful arm, is going to be brought on. Number 7, Doran Hodeda. Perfect time for Hodeda to come on. Surely he'll have the final go. Ben David comes off. Israel 5, Portugal 6. 7 seconds remain. This will be the last throw for Israel. And it will be Doran Hodeda. Goes for the corner. Great save. João Mota de Sousa down to the left. What a reaction. And Portugal have beaten Israel by 6-5. What a climax to that game. The pressure was on in that final throw, and João Mota de Sousa, he delivered with the goals. He delivered defensively. And Portugal now move on to the 5th, 6th place playoff game where they will take on Great Britain. And as for Israel, they will take on Italy in the 7th to 8th place playoff. Those two games will be first up tomorrow morning. We now move on then to the semi-finals. And our first semi-final, Greece against Russia.